Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. Well, winter is here. It came in like a lion. This is really early for this much snow and we really got dumped on. We've got a little bit of a break today. We've got some blue sky. I'm gonna get the solar panels cleared off so we can at least get a little bit of solar today because we got another wave of snow coming in tomorrow for the next 36 hours after that. So we got a lot of snow. We probably have 14 inches of snow on the ground right now. Normally our first snows in this area, a few dustings here and there, and then it melts and goes away, warms up again a little bit. But this came in like we got dumped on big time. So I'm gonna get these solar panels cleared off because we're not gonna make any solar with the snow sitting on them. And then I need to go find my chickens. They're buried under a pile of snow in their coop. And then we gotta thaw out their water. So let's get cleaning. I've got a broom and a snow shovel. Let's see what works better. It's been snowing for days. You can see about how much we got. That's my snow shovel. It's about as deep as the snow shovel on the bottom. And with these solar panels, all you need to do is really just get a little bit of that black exposed, and once the sun hits them, they melt right off. So you don't need to worry about that last little bit of dusting or the little ice that's built up underneath there. But yeah, that's quite a first snow. So it's been snowing for about 4 days with a few breaks here and there. And it's a nice, light, fluffy snow. You can see how much snow we got. These poor little trees are just bent right over. It's beautiful though. It's about 20 degrees out here right now. For the chickens, this time of year, I have to just haul water up here. Their water doesn't usually freeze all the way through. I use a rubber livestock bowl, and it's easy to kind of chip out the ice off the top, and then the bottom is usually still water. There's my new rooster. We usually unhook the faucet from our well up here, so I have to haul the water from the house because that's the only place that we have water this time of year. See if we can forge a path to these guys. So the problem that we have this time of year when we're cleaning up all these first snows is that the snow is nice and light and fluffy and it's easy to shovel, but the ground isn't frozen yet. So you're still getting all the leaves, you're getting all the dirt, and that just makes it really hard for shoveling. Let's go see how they fared overnight. Morning, ladies. How are ya? my winter water system, I've got this rubber livestock bowl, and it's not all the way frozen. It's only frozen about a third of the way down. And I've got I just grab a slotted spoon because it's easier to get these things out of here. I just got a plastic bottle with some high concentration of salt water in here, because that just floats around as the chickens get water. They kind of move it around a little bit. This doesn't freeze because it's such a high concentration of salt water that it does kind of keep the water from freezing a little bit on top. It does freeze overnight, but when it's dark, they're not off the roost anyway, so usually it'll keep it thawed for the daylight hours that they're up and about. So that's kind of the system that we've come up with. And it's only 20 degrees out, and this is all the thickness of the ice on the top of the water, so we're doing pretty good. I was really worried about my water for the winter. And then I just freshen it up with some hot water. And then scoop the ice chunks out. Keep the ice chunks out, it won't freeze quite as fast. Ice fishing scoop would work really good for this. It's actually pretty warm in here, ladies. We're keeping it warm in here. Alright, there you go. Let's get a drink. Oh, get out of the water. So this is what the chicken coop looks like after a few months of use. I do have my big feeder there, but these guys are my chicks from the end of summer. We got rid of the other ones because they were beyond the laying years and they weren't laying anymore. And so these guys were a little bit too small for the big feeder, so I'm transitioning them from their regular feeder to that one yet, but they're just starting to learn how to roost. They were sleeping in the buckets, and I did have them over on this side for a while. Dan put a little partition in there because we had the other chickens here yet when we moved these guys out here, and we needed to keep them separated so the other chickens wouldn't beat up on these little guys. And I just got my feed in there right now, just keeping them out of there. So I've got an extra little partitioned off spot for like a little hospital area if I need it. And it's pretty warm in here. When we built this coop, we left the vents open on the top. We've got a couple of them on the end closed off just because of that's where the raccoon was getting in, because he could climb up the side of the fence. So all the ends are done on both sides, but the middles it's vented right out to the outside. And with chickens, it's really important to keep them vented. You do not want to close them up in here because they're breathing, and then they got condensation, and you can see there's no condensation on the windows whatsoever. So it keeps it nice and aired out in here. And even though heat rises, it's still really warm in here. Hey, get off your water bowl. So I got a variety of chickens. That guy right there was supposed to be a female, but that is not a female. I didn't want another rooster. The last one I had was mean. So I got some cuckoo marins, and I got some olive eggers, some buff Orpingtons, some Americanas, some Australorps. I think that's it. And Mr. Rooster there was supposed to be another cuckoo marin. Anyways. Happy chickens. I might get some straw bales and put in here for them to sit on and get some deeper bedding in here. And the whole purpose of the poop board for them to roost over top of at night has really kept this bedding clean. And that's been great. So I got 15 hens and a rooster. I don't know. He might find a new home. We'll see how he behaves. Oh, the lock's frozen. Gotta make sure we keep the snow off of the hoop house. Collapsed last year under some heavy snow. We got it back, but I have to get a big broom because I can't reach up there with my little one. There's a few more things that we have to do before this next round of snow comes. It says it's going to be a really heavy, wet snow. It's going to be about 36 hours, and it's coming tomorrow. So I'm excited we get a little bit of solar today. We've been running our generator a little bit more because it's winter, and that's just what we have to do to get our batteries up. But we got a few more things to tidy up outside before the next round of snow. And I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. So from snowy northern Michigan, hope you guys have a good week. We'll see you next time.